Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's LChat on 11 clever ways to use affiliate links. I'm really excited to have Justine Gray joining me today. She is an expert when it comes to affiliates. She's not only worked with FreshBooks and Shopify, but she's helped build their affiliate program. So when it comes to affiliates, there's really no one better for this. So if you guys can just let me know that you can see and hear me okay before I invite Justine on, that would be awesome. You might have to refresh your window. So I'm going to type something in the comments really quick just to make sure. Awesome. So if you aren't seeing me, refresh your window. That's the great thing about now doing Crowdcast Live is that it's all in real time. I don't have to wait 30 seconds, which is awesome. So hello, good to see you guys joining in. You can see me. Hopefully you can hear me okay. Awesome. So if you all are brand new to LChat, this is just a once a week, it's kind of like a visual podcast of sorts where I bring on guests and we talk about topics that are pertinent to you and help you with your creative small business. So I'm really excited that you're tuning in. But in the meantime, while I find Justine and invite her on the screen, because again, this new Crowdcast window is new to me, I would love to hear from you and hear if this is your first LChat or not. So if you could let me know if it's your first one or if you've been watching them for months now, that would be awesome. First one. Okay, great. Awesome. First LChat, a lot of first LChat people. Oh, wow. Second LChat. Awesome. Great. I'm glad you found the other one helpful, Savannah. That's good to know. First one. Okay, so since there are a lot of you who are tuning in for the first time to an LChat, let me show you around the window a little bit. Right below me, you should see a questions and topics section, and that's a really sweet way to make this more of a three-way conversation. Not just Justine and I, but to have you tune into and ask questions. We already have 14 questions in there, so you all are already asking some really great questions. Feel free to drop them in there throughout. We're going to leave about 15 minutes at the end for Justine to answer these questions. You'll also see a little vote section. And the sweet thing is that you can go in and vote questions up. So if there's a question in there, maybe you don't have one, but you're just scrolling through the questions and you really want to see one of them answered, go ahead and vote on it. And the one with the most votes will answer first and go in order. So that's pretty exciting. I don't have a poll in there right now, and it seems like you all have found the comment section. So I'm going to go ahead and invite Justine on the screen. So let me find her for a quick minute because there are a lot of you in here this time, which is awesome. Let's see here. Bear with me for just one moment. And more people are filing in. This is awesome. Okay, there she, oh, wrong one. She moved. More and more people are tuning in too. This is awesome. So there's Justine. Let me invite you in. So while we're waiting for Justine to come in, like I said, and for some of you, if you aren't seeing anything, it should be tuning in live. So if someone in the comments could say, oh, Laura Casey, so good to see you in here. If you all could, there shouldn't be a link to YouTube, but tell someone to refresh the window. That would be awesome. So we switched over from YouTube to Crowdcast. Awesome. So yes, thank you, Carrie, for doing that. I appreciate it. And it's going to take a minute for Justine to come on. The platform I'm using is Crowdcast, which I love, but I used to run these through Hangouts, which was fine, but it didn't allow both people to appear on the screen, and it was just a little tricky. And I'm working on screen resolution too, Celeste. So bear with me because I'm learning. I've only done one other one on the Crowdcast platform, so I appreciate you all hanging in there. Awesome. Great. Yep, inviting Justine on. So we'll wait just a second. Mary Jo, you are so sweet, saying that she loves the LChats. Actually, just a little side note on LChats. LChat started as a Twitter chat. And so that's why it's called L Chat. And now we just can't change the name. But we started with the Twitter chat. And I thought it might be fun if I could do more instructional things and bring other people on. And so we transitioned it into a weekly webinar. And actually, if this is your first one, you can see all of the past webinar replays by going to ellencompanydesign.com/lchat, and you can see them all there. Amy, you are so kind to say you like my accent. I didn't realize I had much of an accent until I started doing these all chats. Awesome. I'm glad you like the name for the video too, Yuritsa. Yes, it should. It's a good thing that Justine and I are on Skype together right now. Let's invite her on one more time. Or I'll cancel it and hunt her down again. Thanks, y'all, for bearing with me. I appreciate it. All right, let's try this one more time. Sweet. Okay, waiting just another minute. There are a lot of you in here today. This is great. So glad that you're tuning in. All right, let me find her again. Invite. Yes. Okay, this should be working now. All right. She's connecting, and I think she's about to come on. We'll see. All right. Thanks. There she is. It worked, and we can hear you. Thank you for tuning in today, Justine. We appreciate it. And it seems like everyone is really excited to learn more about affiliate marketing.
I'm excited.
So, yes. So now that we've had a stressful start to the L chat, this is we're here. It is fine. So I thought it would be good just to start out and learn a little bit about you and how you got started in affiliate marketing. How did you get to where you are right now?
Yeah, so I mean, it started basically with a blog almost, I guess, 8-9 years ago. Am I echoing?
No,
okay.
You're fine on my end. Yeah, you're good.
All right. So that blog was all about how to market your handmade jewelry business, because at the time I had an Etsy shop and I was retailing I was wholesaling in retail stores. So I had my work in about 12 different stores, and people kept asking me questions like, hey, how are you getting your products into retail stores? How can I do the same? So I started a blog, and I thought, okay, I'm going to make so much money off ad space. It's going to be amazing. And after like 1 month of hustling, I was exhausted, and I had like $3 from AdSense. So I was like, this is...
We've all been there at some point, so don't feel bad. Y'all, I'm putting in my headphones just in case there is an echo from my end. So Justine, you just keep going.
Okay, cool. So basically, that's sort of how I first discovered affiliate marketing. I was looking for ways to monetize, and I mean, I just fell in love with the idea of it. I thought, I don't have a product. This is perfect. And so that's sort of how I got started. I also had other income streams. I think it's really important to diversify. You don't want to just rely on affiliate marketing, even if you're doing really well with it, because you just never know. A company could shut down, or you could change business models. So it's always good to diversify. And so I did. But as I started to experiment with it, it just got better and better. And so that's sort of like how I started as a content affiliate. So it was just really just blogging. And then eventually I landed a gig at FreshBooks. It's a cloud accounting software company in Toronto here. And so I pitched them the idea on the affiliate program as soon as I showed up. And they're like, get out of here. You don't work on that. But after a while, like, okay, take some money and just get out of our face, So I started that program in 2013 and built it up for the last few years. And now I freelance and I get to still manage parts of it as well.
That's awesome. Yeah. How are you liking freelancing?
Freelancing is good. Yeah. It's so nice to just not have to, go commute and office politics and all that. Gone.
A little more freedom too to do things on your own terms. So for those who are tuning in and really may not be familiar with affiliate marketing, how would you define it?
Yeah, so I would define it really as a partnership between a merchant, so somebody who has products for sale or course, something like that, and a publisher, so blogger, content creator. When they partner up, the affiliate or the publisher will use a special tracking link. And if anyone clicks that link and buys something or takes another action, like there's other kinds of actions that you can take to get commission, such as like a free trial, an email, then you get paid by the company.
That's awesome. And so what would you say are the biggest benefits of affiliate marketing?
Yeah, so I mean, the first one I think is that it's free. It costs nothing to get started. And, really the companies are the ones that have to pay for it because they're paying you and then they're paying the companies that they're hosting their programs with. So it costs nothing to you at all, even when you start making money, which is great. Another benefit is it helps you to diversify your income streams. So if you don't have a product yet, but it's just really important, I again, to diversify. And so, you don't want to rely on just any one source. If, for me, I had done professional blogging, so I was blogging for companies, and I knew that wasn't all, like, I shouldn't just do that, because if one month they said, oh, we don't need an article, Justine, I'm screwed. So yeah, affiliate marketing is a great way to have like another income stream.
Yeah. I know for when I was trying to take my business full time that I needed as many different income streams as possible just to take the pressure off of one of them. So relying really heavily on design services was a little riskier than diversifying, and because it's passive income. So you don't have to do more work to make more money with affiliate marketing. You do more marketing, you can point more people toward those links, but it doesn't require as much time as something like service-based businesses too.
Absolutely. Yeah, the passive income is key. So I think those are a couple of benefits. The other one is like there's just no audience minimum, so you don't need to have any, like, I mean, you should have maybe one visitor a day or something, but you don't really have to have a minimum. And so I think I even saw a question down below that said, I'm having trouble partnering because I don't have any, big following. And I thought to myself, that's strange, because that should never be a prerequisite. I mean, as an affiliate manager, I approve applications every day for FreshBooks and other companies, and that's never a factor. A professional looking blog is really all I'm looking for. So it's
design.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, I'm not like a stickler for designing. Right. Not everyone's like as great as you're designing, but just definitely like, professional. I never think to myself, if they don't have any track, I'm not accepting, because I want to grow with them, right? So.
That's awesome. Yeah. People, I think you're calming people's fears about affiliate marketing already in the comments, it looks like. Okay. Amy said, hooray, that is so nice to hear. So that's awesome. So many benefits from affiliate marketing. And I'm glad that you said that, because I feel like a lot of people think about affiliate marketing that it's, down the line, or they do have to grow their audience a ton in order to even start with that, especially with like sponsored ads and things along those lines. So I think that that's really comforting to hear that you can start basically anywhere.
Exactly. Definitely. And you don't want to start later, because you almost leave money on the table if you do, because let's say you write a blog post, your very first one, and then you think, okay, well, nobody's going to see this for a while, but then they start to see it. And by then you're kind of busy. So you're not going to go back and add, by the time you go back and add stuff, you've lost a little bit of potential income.
Right. And say one of those posts goes viral on Pinterest. And you don't realize it until later. You just missed an awesome opportunity.
Exactly.
So that's a really good point. I love that you said that. So this is a question, and something that I've thought about often too, is how do you choose which affiliate programs to partner with? How do you find out about them? How do you suggest going about that?
Yeah, so I mean, I think there's 3 questions you want to ask yourself. The first is like, what products do I use and love? And I think everyone's heard it before, and for good reason. I mean, if you are a customer of a product or a company, then you're going to be really authentic in the way that you promote them. It's going to just be like, hey guys, I use this thing, it's awesome. And it's not going to feel weird for you and for the person who's reading your post. And, so I think that's the best place to start. The second question would be, what products have I tried in the past? So it's a similar thing, but it's different, because let's say, Lauren, when you first started out, you probably use certain set of tools that you're not necessarily using all of now, because you've evolved and you're a teacher. So you want to teach people you're teaching people somewhat like in beginner stage, say, to where you are now. And so
Right.
you're not going to recommend maybe your $10,000 tool, but you're going to recommend the tool that like helped you get to your $10,000 tool level. So that is another one where, think of tools you used in the past that are still going to benefit your audience, or products that you've used in the past. Like I think of like fashion bloggers. It's like they start off with maybe Target because it's affordable, and then as their blog grows, they're all of a sudden wearing like really fancy things. And so, it's still important to like have a balance and kind of remember where your people are. So that's totally okay. And then the third I would say is, what products will my audience benefit from? So this is sort of like products that you're not currently using, but that would be beneficial, maybe to round out a story. So let's say you're writing a blog post, and like Lauren, you're focusing on Squarespace, but some people in your audience might be on WordPress, and you don't want to totally leave them out. So you'll include a few WordPress related things. Now, if you spend a lot of time researching to get those tools in there, so maybe interviewing some friends of yours that work, use WordPress, or just sourcing a lot of information, putting it all together, like you deserve to get paid. So yeah. I think that's totally acceptable. Everyone has a different view on this, though. I think if you're just going to grab a name and throw it up and you don't use it, then don't do that. But if you're taking a lot of time and investing your time in even educating yourself about something to help others, then I think it's totally acceptable.
Yeah, I love that you said that. And I love your point about past products, because there are things like MailChimp, which I used to use and it worked great for me, but I've since switched to ConvertKit.
Yeah.
I can still promote a course on MailChimp, just approach it a little bit differently.
Exactly.
So I love that you said that. Because too, I try to focus on products that I'm already using, because like you said, I can promote it in a way that's authentic. So I'm not going to promote something that I don't use and know nothing about. If I write a post on ConvertKit or Crowdcast or any of the things I love, I'm already going to write that post. But if I can get paid from the links included in that and become an affiliate, then it's kind of a no-brainer. So
absolutely,
I love that. So what are some clever ways? I want to just go ahead and dive into the 11 ways, because I feel like we all get, at least I think, of affiliate links of just including them in blog posts or just including them in an Instagram post. And I just kind of get bored with it, or I don't feel like I'm utilizing them like I should be. So you have 11 ways to share with us today.
Okay.
Let's just dive in.
Okay. So before we dive in, I do want to give you guys a little pep talk. So this is sort of just, I always try to get people in the right mindset for affiliate stuff first. So at first, it's going to definitely start feel like you're really, working for free. You're promoting products and you're not making any money at first. And so you kind of get discouraged. But I think if, you've got to get in the mindset of like, if you started a Twitter account, you're not going to just throw out a tweet and like bounce. You're going to stay and you're going to try to make it work. So I think just making sure that like you know that, yes, it's going to feel weird at first. It's, you're not going to make money overnight, but just work at it like you would blogging or social media. And in time, like just incorporate it slowly and then gradually build up to more as you have more time. I think that's the best kind of approach you can take.
I'm so glad you said that, because especially with Freelance Academy, the new course that I launched this week, we're talking a lot about blogging. Okay. And so I said the same thing. You have to think of it as a long-term strategy instead of just thinking about the short term, which is easy to do. But as with anything, woohoo, Freelance Academy. That's awesome, Britt. Good to see you in here. But yeah, so just thinking about the long term and having patience and endurance, because before you know it, it will start to take off and grow, and then grow exponentially. So.
Exactly. Yeah. So
awesome.
So I'm going to jump into the 11 ways. I think maybe the easiest thing would be I'll go through all 11, and then at the end I can show you guys examples for each one, if that works for you.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay.
And there should be sharing settings maybe right below your window on your side.
Okay. Yeah, I see.
Screen. Okay.
Something like that.
Just wanted to make sure you could see it on your end. Again, this is all new to me.
Yeah. No, actually, I don't see it, but we can. I'm sure it'll be.
I'll look at it as we go.
Yes.
You do your thing, and then we can.
Okay. So the first way is create an outside the box tutorial. So when done right, tutorials are a really great way to sell a product without saying like, go and buy this, you know, right now. If you're just showing people how to use it, it's a perfect way to get started. Now, one thing is a lot of times general tutorials are things like, you know, just showing how a certain feature works, or just concentrating on sort of like a basic way to use it. So an outside the box tutorial is something where, you know, you're going to do something different. You're going to say like, show people how to achieve something with that product, like how to 10 times your traffic with this tool, or how I turn heads at every event with this awesome beauty product. You know, like how did you achieve something with it that they want to achieve? Another idea would be something like how to create something with the product. So how to create workbooks with Adobe InDesign. You know, you can be an affiliate for something and then show how to do something really cool with it. I saw one that was how to make a scarf with this crochet hook. And, you know, it's like, okay, well, I need that crochet hook if I'm going to make that awesome scarf. So, right. Yeah. And then the last way would be like how to use a product in multiple ways. So not just like the one way or the basic way, but like how can, you know, somebody wear this skirt in 5 different, you know, 4 different seasons or 5 different occasions. So I would say that's the first one.
I love that. And I think it's so much more organic, like you said, than just buy this product.
Yes.
Like here's actually how to use it. And then by presenting all the benefits or the outcome, they're naturally going to want to buy the product.
Yeah.
So that's awesome.
Yeah, so then the second way I would say is utilize extra pockets of real estate on your website. So, you know, there's a few different places. The first is the space between your blog posts and your comments. You know, like if people make it that far, they're super engaged. So why not like link to something that they might be interested in, either related to your content or just related to your site. Like you can use something more general as well. So kind of that space could be utilized. A lot of people use it for recommended posts, things like that. So if you do, you can always do kind of both. Like you can make your widget a bit smaller and have something to the right. I have actually a great example of that. And then, or you can swap out your related widget for like a month and just see what happens, you know, test it out. And if you make some money and it's more impactful than say the traffic or the subscribers, then, you know, something to consider.
Yeah, that's great. And even, I mean, switching out the post that you use to the post that you wrote about.
Exactly.
You included that link.
One.
So
totally.
That's so smart.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have thought of that, but yet it's so simple.
It's one of those things where it's like you think about it, you're like, I'll get to it one day. You know, it's just there's so much on your list. So, but it's one of those ways that aren't used as often. I mean, even I spent a lot of time researching for this and, you know, for that post I wrote, and it was really hard to find people doing it. So it shows that like if you spend the extra time, it could be impactful. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, I would say the next pocket to look at is your site footer. So, you know, a lot of people do use this maybe to link to say like their blog theme or something with an affiliate link. That would be like one way you could do it. You could also do a graphic or even just like a list of links. I know people think, oh, well, who goes to the footer? But I actually put heat map on my site and tons of people go to my footer. They scroll all the way down and they click on things. So I'm all for the footer.
That's awesome. And I should try it in the footer. I even created a page like in my footer navigation.
Okay. Yes.
For tools, and then link to some of the tools in there, and they're affiliate links. So yeah. So
the site footer, and then the last one is the sticky sidebar widget. So I actually saw this tip from you know Brian Harris. I know you know Brian Harris. Yes,
I do. He's great.
He's awesome. So he had actually done a guest post on the Sumo Me blog all about like how to increase your email conversions. And so I went through each tip and kind of tried to implement them. And then I thought to myself, hey, you know, the sticky sidebar widget, like this is great for affiliate because basically what it is like as somebody's scrolling down in your blog, they're going to get to all that dead space on the right-hand side where there's nothing. You can actually keep a widget stuck so it follows the person. And so you could do that with an affiliate banner or like a set of links or some affiliate posts that are really popular. You know, that's another one for sure.
That's brilliant. Yeah. I wonder if my coding friend can figure out how to do that in Squarespace.
Yes. Well, yeah.
That would be really sweet.
Yeah.
I'll keep y'all posted on that.
That's awesome. Yeah.
So, yeah.
And so, okay, now the third way I would say is to write a product comparison post. So, we know that like lots of people do reviews, but not everyone will go kind of further and do what we call product comparison, where they're going to, you have like people who, for me, if I'm going to go buy a stroller, I'm going to read about every stroller in existence before I decide which one I'm personally going to buy.
Right.
And so if that blog post that you've written just talks about one stroller, the person's going to bounce off to go find a different stroller. But if you decide to say do 5 products in the same category, they have a really good reason to stay. And also you're going to help them, help convince them which one is best for them, and they're going to click through, So I think that is a really good one as well. And they do really well in terms of conversion, like from the merchant perspective. If you're getting paid on sales, high-end sales from for example, I'll give you an example with FreshBooks. Like with FreshBooks, you get paid on the lead, or you can get paid on the lead or the sale. So if I'm working on the sale, any free leads I send to FreshBooks, I don't get paid. But if I write a product comparison post with FreshBooks inside and say FreshBooks is what I would recommend people use, when the person gets there, it's going to be like they're sold. So there's a very good chance that after their free trial is over, they're going to want to use FreshBooks. So that's one of those ones where it definitely takes a lot of time to create, but it's so impactful from the sale perspective.
That's awesome. I wouldn't even consider that.
Yeah, so that's number 3. So number 4, incorporate products into pre-existing content. This one's really simple to do. You see this a lot with people talking about content upgrades. Like, hey, go to your most popular post and add a content upgrade. So you can do the same thing with affiliate links. Go to your most popular post and find ways to incorporate your new affiliate products into your old content, because there's definitely a chance that you started out without affiliate in mind. So I would say start with popular posts. At the end, I can show you guys a really quick thing you can do to find also just related posts. So for example, I checked your site, Lauren. I was stalking you earlier, and it was like, it's just like this little Google hack you can do where you can just search for your site and then a keyword, and then it will show you all the posts that have that keyword. So let's say it was invoicing. You could start linking to your 17 hats, affiliate links into any of your invoicing posts. So yeah. So that's fine.
So easy and simple. Yeah, that's a really great idea, because I've thought about that too, where I know I've mentioned it before in the past. But
finding it such a drag. Yeah. Yes. Exactly. And I tried doing when you search your own site, but it's like those searches just aren't great. So Google's better.
Yeah. That's so helpful. Yeah, that link would be awesome.
Yeah.
I'll be on that. Yeah, that'd be good.
Yes. Okay. So number 5, use merchant provided tools. So, most companies want to help you sell. So they're going to create things for you. And often, people are used to seeing things like banners, text links, things like that in their accounts when they go to become an affiliate. But what they don't sometimes see is there's widgets that you can use. And these widgets are really cool because they basically provide an interactive experience on your own site that eventually take people to the merchant site. And so, you can put it in your sidebar, you can embed it in a blog post. And I think the most common example that you've probably heard of is the Amazon shopping widget. Yes. Everyone has those little Amazon stores. That's one example. And so if you have a merchant you're working with who has those, take advantage of it, because once people are clicking around on your site trying to one time I saw a quiz one. I was I did the quiz, and then of course I'm gonna pop over to the other site because I'm give me those results. So
that's really clever.
Yeah. So as a merchant, I wish they would do more things like that. But for the ones you do work with who have those, you should definitely check them out and consider it.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Okay, so number 6, create a series of emails. So if you have an email list, this is going to be your most profitable method. It's going to be the best way to earn quickly. And the reason is just because obviously, it's time, the time sensitive factor, getting into people's inboxes, and just like anyone talks about with product launches, selling to your list is very good. So
yeah, I underestimated it until this last go round. So I promise you guys, if you're skeptical, it really does work.
Yeah, and so it's the same with affiliate. You know, like if you don't have a product for sale, until you have a product for sale, I should say, then use your list. And it actually gets people in the mindset of like that you're selling a little. Like, you know, you don't want. I personally don't want to go like a year without ever trying to sell something, and then all of a sudden I'm like, I have a product, and they're like, get away from me. So
you're like, who are you?
Yeah. So I mean, use affiliate to like warm people up too, and also it helps you figure out what works. So when you do launch, say, your own product, now you've got like the kind of a formula down. So yeah, create a series of emails. This works also really well with like limited time offer products, so courses that are going away or product bundles, things like that.
That's awesome. Here's a question for you too, because I had someone ask me this the other day about affiliate links. Where do you need, especially when in something like an email marketing campaign, people have gotten in trouble for not saying this is an affiliate link. Yeah. So where do you suggest putting that in something like an email campaign?
Yeah, so for email, it's tricky. So when you look at like the FTC guidelines, it's, you know, it's very clear for a blog, but it's less clear for email. And I would say like just to always be safe, just do it at the top right away before they see anything else. I know it kind of sucks because usually the first line of your email is what they see in their preview. And so it's like, this email is affiliate. It's like, oh crap. But you could always start with just ruin the whole email. But you could always start with a different link, like a different sentence, and then have your second sentence be just like, I use this in mine. It says, heads up, you know, some of my emails contain affiliate links. If you don't know what that means, scroll down and read my full disclosure at the bottom of this email. I don't want to put the whole thing at the top because it's like long and it might be weird. So I definitely let them know. And then if they want to know what that means or they're, you know, confused, they can read the whole thing right where I'm linking. So I think that's important.
Yeah. And I think too, people appreciate the transparency.
Yes.
If you're giving them great content, you're not trying to sell them all the time. I always have like a 90-10 rule of free, helpful content, 10% promotions. I even try to cut back on that.
Exactly.
So if you're upfront and say that, and I've had, just to calm the fears of those of you tuning in who are like, oh no, I don't want to put that at the top. Yeah. I've had people who have reached out to me and said, hey, Lauren, do you have an affiliate link for this? Because I want you to get credit for my purchase for things like Crowdcast and Convertkit.
Because I love you. Yeah.
Which I'm really thankful for. Yeah. So I'm like, yes, I'll give you the affiliate link. So don't be worried about that. If you're providing helpful content and you're doing right by them, they won't mind using those. If I don't mind using the affiliate links of people who've given me so much information. So
absolutely. And I think I always like to say it's sort of like your email subscribers or social followers. If they leave you or they unfollow you or they just don't want to support you because you're using affiliate links, it's like they're never going to have been your like best friend, coolest fan, best like buyer ever, you know, like they're never have going to been that person, like be that person for you anyway. So it sucks, but it's okay. You know?
Yeah, you have to. I used to take it very personally, like who unsubscribed from my mailing list. Thing is, they would never purchase from me anyway, like you said. So, and that's the purpose. It isn't a popularity contest. It's you're using it for business.
Yes,
so
exactly. I always think of people as like the overwhelmed. Sometimes if I subscribe to too many emails, I start getting overwhelmed, and so it's like I put myself in their shoes. Like if I see an unsubscribe, I'm like, they're just overwhelmed today. It's okay, you know, and like just like I understand.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I'm glad you said that. So sorry for an aside. I think we're on number 7.
Number 7. Okay. So bundle an affiliate product with your own product. So this one, you will need a product for sale. It could be physical. It obviously works very well with digital as well. What you'll do is bundle your product with another seller's product, and you each will be each other's affiliates. So I'm sure if you know anyone has attended certain types of webinars in the past, you'll kind of see this quite a bit where it's like, you know, one person will invite people, both of the people will actually invite you to the webinar. And then at the end, they're like, hey, we got this awesome product bundle. You can get my course and my course for a huge discount. And so then they each get 50% of sales. So that's just a really, it's also a really good way to like increase your product sales. Because, you know, even though you're discounting it, you're not going to have made those sales because you're getting in front of other people's audiences.
Right. And you would probably say that those two products need to be somewhat related.
Absolutely. You want to have
They have to
complementary,
be
yes,
for the
same audience and definitely not competing.
Right.
It's not like two Pinterest courses. It would not work out well.
Yeah, that would be really confusing. Yeah.
Yes.
So that's a great idea. It happens often, but I would have never, I mean, it's silly to say, but never thought of it as affiliate marketing.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I guess it's like considered JV, a joint venture thing. So it's all kind of very similar.
That's awesome. Yeah. And you could even do something like that outside of a webinar in blog posts or social media or whatever that looks like.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay, so number 8, offer a bonus or a coupon code. So, if you're in a competitive niche where, many of your peers are promoting similar products, you can definitely try to use either a product of your own or some sort of cool offering as a bonus. You actually don't even need a product for sale. I once saw, I listened to a podcast interview with Rachel Luna, where she was talking about how she was promoting a course and she didn't have a product for sale. So she gave away a Facebook group as her bonus where she would coach people in the Facebook group. So she gave away her time. And I was like, oh, that's awesome, because some people just don't have a product for sale. I don't have one. And so it's like, this is great,
Yeah.
So you don't have to have a product to give away a bonus. You can really get creative, but give away a bonus. One thing, just like my disclaimer as from like the merchant side, not a lot of big brands are going to be okay with this. It's usually product sellers who are doing like courses and info products and certain niches. There are definitely some brands in the like physical product space that are okay with it as well. But I know from my perspective, say in like software, it's not necessarily a great thing to do, and we don't necessarily allow it. So just check with your affiliate manager to make sure it's okay. And I mean, they'll work with you too. Like I've done it where I'm like, okay, let's just do it as a test one time. Let me see what you got, because I'm just curious myself. I want to learn. And so, yeah, there's no harm in asking. Even if you see it's against their terms, just flip them an email and find out.
Yeah. That's so interesting. But I would think too, I've had people reach out to me and ask for that. So, be a part of this launch and we'll get more people to sign up for this, but could I? So yeah, I and as a smaller business, I appreciate that.
Exactly.
If it's something that aligns. So
definitely.
Yeah.
And then the other part, so like the coupon code, I mean, Lauren, you had the Crowdcast coupon code, right? And so like, that's a good example of how to, not just a coupon code, most affiliates programs will give you one, but going out to your affiliate manager and saying, can I have a unique coupon code? Can I have a coupon code with my name on it? I don't know. I just like, I personally want to get a coupon code with my name on it.
For real. Yeah.
Ask for it because,
seem like more legit if it has your name on it.
Well, it's like, it's an easy way to sell a product and also to say, hey, go through my link, because now, you usually don't want to say, hey, go through my link, but if they have to go through your link for a coupon code or a bonus, this is a really easy way to say that without it feeling weird.
Right.
Yeah.
When I did the Crowdcast, I did a post on Crowdcast and I just reached out to them and said, hey, I'm doing this. They're happy that I'm promoting it.
Exactly.
I use it anyway. I love it. Definitely recommend it regardless of whether you follow my affiliate link or not. But they gave me LChat 20 for 20% off the first 2 months for me to add to that post.
Yes. I went through your link.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Sweet. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah. It was partially because of the coupon. I won't lie. That's why they work.
Yeah, exactly. It's just proof of the point that you just made. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so number 9, use video to showcase the products. So, webinars is one example. You could do a demo, like a tutorial type thing on a webinar. I always think of like 5 cool recipes you can make with Vitamix, and then you try to sell Vitamix at the end. Or you could do this obviously with lots of digital products as well. So webinars is one way to incorporate a video type thing into because not a lot of people are doing video for affiliate in certain niches, at least. I mean, definitely in certain ones like beauty, there's tons, but
right.
Everything else, not so much. And so it's a good way to kind of differentiate yourself and show that you're really like creating some unique things for your audience. Another video type thing would be screencasts. So recording yourself walking through a product. My favorite ones are the unboxing videos. So
Yes,
like,
I was just
yes.
about to say that.
Well, my favorite and not my favorite because it's my favorite for myself, but my kids watch unboxing videos and then they constantly come up to me with toy requests. So I'm like, get out of here. These videos are terrible. They're ruining my
I
life.
had never seen one for a kid until we were up. Our apartment complex has like this media center, and I saw this kid watching it, and I was thinking, oh, that poor mom.
Yeah.
She's gonna get so many questions. That's hilarious.
I know so much about
Effective.
toys. Very effective. Yeah. So
And I think that I think too, I did a lot of research for my visual marketing course and just how effective videos are, because even reading something feels like work, whereas sitting down and watching something does not feel like work.
Exactly.
It's more entertainment.
Yes. Yeah, you can, I can lie down and watch a video, but I can't lie down and read a blog post. So it's like just getting people in when they're in a different frame of mind where they still want to learn, but they don't want to like sit to learn.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Whereas if you're working a regular 9 to 5, though, you can't really watch a video while you're at work, but you can read blog posts. So it's good to have both, but helpful to have the videos. And actually, I have like blog posts where I'll put video in as well as text. So then that way you can kind of hit two different types of learners. So, you know, incorporating video into your like written blog post is totally good. Yeah, having both, because then you have two. I've been doing this with LChats. I've been blogging them because they are searchable for SEO and keywords. So if you use it in a blog post, you can repurpose content. So. Exactly. Yes. Awesome. Okay, so number 10, use a vanity URL for podcasts or in real life promotions. So if you find yourself recommending products in real life or on your podcast, you know, like let's say you're at a conference, even you have like a physical book, you can use, you can definitely promote affiliate products. You're just going to want to use a vanity URL to do it. What that is just like a pretty link. So, you know, mywebsite.com/the product or something like that. And so I actually don't have examples, but I have two pretty links to give you. So if you go to justinegray.com/Megan, it will take you to this Squarespace tutorial that Megan Mins created that shows you how to create branded links on Squarespace. So if you want to know how to do this for Squarespace, justinegray.com/Megan. I love Megan. Yes. She's great. Yes. She joined me on a crowdcast about Convertkit. Yeah. I mean, an LChat about Convertkit. Yeah, no, so like she has a great post that you can follow if you're on Squarespace to make them. And then I have one on my site about WordPress, like it's called Pretty Link. So if you go to justinegray.com/pretty, it will take you to that tutorial. So yes, but yeah, so just they're really handy, and it just makes it, you know, nobody's gonna remember that weird wacky link you have. So and you can even do this. I really like the idea of doing it for your resources page. So like, hey, go to justinegray.com/resources and you know, forwards to like a bigger guide or like an opt-in or something where it's going to get people on your list. So there's a lot of cool things you can do. That's awesome. Yeah. That's a great one. Are we on number 11 already? I know. Number 11. Oh, ready. This is flying by. I'm learning so much. All right. Number 11. Okay. Number 11, create a digital product starring the affiliate product. So if you get asked about a particular tool a lot, there's no, like, why not create a product about it? You know, you can just do like a little mini course. Megan Mins, actually, she has that Squarespace one. Now, I don't think Squarespace has an affiliate program, but if they did, this is like, she's created this awesome course, and now she's gonna get affiliate income from Squarespace. So that's just one good example. Now, if you don't have time to make a full-blown product starring an affiliate product, you can also just incorporate affiliate links into your existing products. So if you have, you know, you might have one tech tutorial in a course that, you know, say it's like a lead pages tutorial, but you don't necessarily you know, link to it. Just go and do that, because your customer/students are already showing you that they're buyers. So why not, you know, make a little bit of extra money on top of the course price that way? You can easily also give away the course for free, and then just make back the time you spent through the affiliate commissions. On affiliate. Yeah, that's great. And that could be a simple opt-in. Somebody signs up for a free course. Yeah. And then it could turn into a sale later. So that's really smart. Yeah, you get emails and affiliate. Yeah, I've done this through my Adobe Illustrator course.
Okay.
I'm an Adobe affiliate. So
Yes.
that works out well too for Adobe Creative Cloud. And I realized in my course with Freelance Academy, I mentioned Convertkit. And that was when someone asked me, hey, do you have an affiliate link for that? Because I would love it. And then I was like, actually, I do. And I have a coupon code. So now I need to go share it in the Facebook group. But now I know in the future too. So
exactly.
yeah,
that's like
really
a great example of you combining these tactics. So, every link tactic there are, like you can just combine them. You can try three together, like a coupon code inside a digital product. And, so like you want to really, just get creative and figure out like the best mix for you. And it's definitely going to work. It just takes time.
Yeah. And I feel like if it's products that you use regularly anyway and you're talking about often, you'll probably come up with a ton of different ways. Like I just mentioned ConvertKit.
Exactly.
Here's the code. So yeah, that's so helpful. So how quickly do you think we can run through the examples?
Yes, that would be like
and then answer some
2
questions
minutes probably. It
might
take forever to figure out how to share my screen though.
So if you go below the window, it should say screen share. It's in black with gray text right underneath the window. If not, what I want to tell them about is you have more ideas. You don't just have 11. How many do you have in all?
Well, 31. Although some of these combined a couple, but 31 smart ways. Yeah.
31 ways to use these affiliate links. So do you mind if I share that link in the comments?
Yeah, that would be amazing. Thank you.
You're welcome. So if you guys missed some of these, you can catch them all and 20 more in this post that Justine put together. So awesome, awesome resource. And Justine, do you want to tell them about what you're giving everyone who tunes in to?
So I have this affiliate experiments planner that I created. And so what that will do is it's kind of a companion to that post that Lauren linked to, but it will help you kind of create your kind of like ideal schedule for incorporating affiliate into your business or into your blog. So you can use that along with the post to kind of come up with basically a calendar for the year. And you can print it out or you can do it online. But I mean, it's fun to print it out and just make it a thing that you stick on your wall. But yeah, I hope you guys like it.
Yeah, thank you for offering that. I love workbooks and
yes, it's fun.
Planners. So I'm really excited. I will be utilizing this. I told
Thank
everyone
you.
today, I've been selfishly excited for this webinar because not only did I know everyone tuning in would take so much away, but I've been so curious about affiliate links too. So
yeah,
this has been helpful.
It's one of those things where it seems scary, but it's like it is really so easy, and it just takes time, and you have to have like the right mindset for it,
Right. Yeah. Do you see the screen share below? If not,
yes. You know what? It's saying I have to install it, but it may only take 1 second.
I think it only takes a second. She'll reappear. I'll re-invite her on. It's all right. This happened in another crowdcast I was in too. Y'all have been great for bearing with me this time.
Just happened here.
Let's see if it works again.
Okay.
Awesome. You're back.
I'm back.
Okay, sweet.
Let me see.
Might be down at the bottom again.
Yes, just 1 second.
Awesome. All right, I'm going to look at the questions really quick while we are waiting. Let's see. All right. You want to take a question while we're waiting? How good are you at multitasking, Justine?
Very good. Perhaps.
Okay.
Wait,
we can see your
okay, you want to just do, we can do it quickly. Okay.
Yeah, I'll make it full screen. Okay. So we're good.
Awesome. Okay, so this is Spoon Graphics, and so he is creating a realistic pencil sketch effect in Photoshop. So Photoshop could be his affiliate product, and if you want to make this pencil sketch thing, then you're going to have to get Photoshop. So there's an example of how to make something using your product.
Very cool.
Then we've got Audrey at Putting Me Together.
I love her.
Yeah, me too. So she's like 5 ways to wear this skirt. So, if you go down to her post, you'll see that she has, these are all affiliate links here. And she even gives you like other ideas, like just in case. Yeah, so it's cool.
That's so smart.
This one is the widget in between your blog comments and your blog posts. So this girl is really cool, actually. So I like that she has both like her recommendations, like, so some of these are affiliate links, but then some of them are actually blog posts on her site, like this one, and I think, yeah, this one. And then she also has an affiliate product, so Creative Market, I think, that it links out to.
That is so smart.
Yeah, I know. I loved it. I saw it. I was like, I need this. So yeah,
I like the.
it's pretty. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's one. And then this is the blog footer. So Tatley by Swiss Miss, she has her Shopify affiliate link in her footer. It makes sense because her site runs on it, but it doesn't have to just be, you can come up with other ideas too. Then on my site, here's the sticky widget. So if you see, right here is when it starts to move and then it stops. Oh. And so if I get all the way to the bottom, it like follows you all the way. So that's
I noticed that when I was on your site the other.
It's so annoying, probably.
So
yeah, but it's great. I love it. So yeah, that's one thing you can do. Then here's a product comparison post. So Better Lemonade Stand, he's comparing a bunch of different, Squarespace, Shopify, BigCommerce, Gumroad, and so like a lot of these are affiliate links. And he actually is a former Shopify employee. So not only is it like he has good experience with Shopify, but he also partners with the other companies. And so he takes a lot of time and to research these posts. And so that's why he uses his affiliate links for different platforms.
That's awesome.
Then we've got, this is a travel blog, and here's a widget that you can use to get travel insurance. So this is like that interactive widget. If you put all your info in and hit get a price, it will take you to the company's, the merchant's site to buy your insurance.
Gotcha.
And then here is an example of how to create like a series of dedicated emails. So Sarah Morgan, she did one with, there was a product bundle going around that she was part of, the Solopreneur Success Bundle. And so she sent out 3 emails about it. So there's an example of how you can create like a dedicated email series for a product.
So helpful. Yeah. I like her too.
And this one's the bonus. So B-School is a very high-priced online course, and so there's a lot of competition for her affiliates. So there's always bonuses to go around, and so this is just one example. And then Lauren, this is you. This is your Crowdcast coupon. Let me see if I can find it now. Here it is. So I'll chat, and so it's like your unique coupon that people can, and you say follow this link. So it gives people a really good reason to follow it.
Glad I did it well.
Sorry. So here's a makeup, like a beauty blogger. And if you go to show more, you can see all her affiliate links in her in the description of her video. And it's sort of like an unboxing video. Like she shows the products and stuff like that. And then the last one is Paul Jarvis. He created a digital product about an affiliate product. Like, I mean, I don't, I actually have access to this, but I don't know if he, he must use his affiliate link for it, but it's a great way for him to earn in 2 ways. And so it's an awesome course. I know I think you're an affiliate for it as well.
I'm an affiliate for his course. Yes. That is an affiliate for MailChimp. So you can keep using it over and over. Build off of each other. Okay, let's see. There we are. I don't know where I went. I don't know my video, but I'm back. So that's awesome. I love the examples. All right, are we ready for some quick questions? Yes. We'll try to get through as many of them as we can. Okay. So Chicky asks, how can you use affiliate links to monetize even if you don't have a list or much of a social media following?
Yeah, so I would say that, I would start with content. So create a high quality content that's going to rank on Google. And, it won't be overnight, but, or if you already have content, then start incorporating affiliate links into that content now. That's the best way to get started. And then as your, email list or your social media following grows, so you can incorporate that in later. I would say that from a merchant perspective, social media actually doesn't necessarily convert all that well. I like to use it in affiliate, like in the affiliate world, as like a reminder for people. So when somebody sees a product like 16 times, eventually they're gonna be like, okay, what's this product? So you can use it to help with repetition, but it's actually not gonna be a huge thing in terms of conversion. So it's totally okay not to incorporate social at the beginning.
And I've found that it's hard because the links are hard.
Yes.
Maybe on Facebook, but Instagram especially. It's really hard because of that one link. And then if somebody comes across that old post later, they can't find the link. So
exactly.
Yeah, that's helpful to hear. Great advice. All right. Rachel asks, is there an ideal number of page views a month before using affiliate links? So this kind of goes along with it, but just to clarify.
Yeah, I would say no. I mean, maybe one, but really like just get started right away. When I restarted my business this year, my very first post had an affiliate stuff in it because I thought to myself, like we talked about, if something goes viral or something takes off while I'm not paying attention to my analytics for a week, it's going to be money left on the table. And so always incorporate it if you can. It's really won't take as much time as you think. You can start off just creating content that's really more about, like, doesn't have to do with affiliate stuff. So it's sort of like, I'm going to create this awesome post and then I'm going to figure out a way to incorporate affiliate in. So it doesn't feel like it's so much work at the beginning when you're not making anything from it yet. Yeah.
I would agree with you too that when you focus on high quality content, everything else follows. Yes. Your audience will organically grow and exponentially grow. You'll get more traffic to those links.
Exactly.
So you focus on content first and then monetizing afterward. But add them in. Go ahead. All right. Let's see. Casey asks, if I have a design business, should I only be using affiliate links for products that relate to my business or industry? Would including personal taste affiliate links jeopardize my brand or business? So what do you suggest?
Yeah, so I would say that if you talk about things related to your personal taste as part of your brand, like there's some bloggers out there who, talking about business, but they're super fun and they incorporate wacky things in there. Like I talk about TV a lot. And so if Netflix had an affiliate program, I'd probably like throw it in every once in a while because people would be used to me. It's like, oh, she's talking about TV again. So yeah, like it wouldn't be weird. But I would say if you're not talking about those personal taste things in general, then it might be a little off. So if you really feel passionate about wanting to incorporate that in, then I would say start incorporating like the personal taste kind of conversations and like quirkiness into your content now. And then slowly you can once in a while incorporate things like that in.
Yeah, where it makes sense. Jenna Kutcher is one of those that I follow along with. She's a photographer and she's always eating macaroni and cheese. It's kind of like what she's known for. So it makes sense.
Yeah.
Or I'm kind of sad that Starbucks doesn't have an affiliate program because that would be natural for me.
Yeah, people would feel weird about it because it's like she doesn't shut up about Starbucks. Yeah. Yeah.
Here's one of my coaching clients who was like, I think I see a Starbucks cup in like 50% of your Instagram photos. Like, yep, that's just how it is. So yeah, great answer. All right, a couple more. Dominique asks, I'm curious about reaching out to affiliates to partner with. Is there a tried and true process?
Yeah, so I mean, I think there's a lot of ways you can do it. So I guess you're a merchant or you're interested in being a merchant. And so yeah, I have a blog post you can check out on my site. It's about how to do affiliate outreach. So, and I have resources for merchants as well. So feel free to take a look at those. But I would say there is a tried and true process and then there's not. You want to experiment with that just as the same as you want to experiment as an affiliate. When I focus on affiliate recruitment, I just do it kind of the good old fashioned way. I build my list. I create like a very customizable template and then I send it off. I actually have templates you guys can use as well for emails, but you just really, you want to keep it short. You want to show them that you know who they are and that your product really would fit with theirs. And you want to just make it very casual, almost like check it out. If you're interested, let me know. We can give you a custom commission rate or like give them a little bonus or something to like entice them to check it out. But with affiliate recruitment, just know that like for every 100 people you email, you're going to get like you're not going to get a lot, it's a few. And so it can be one of those things that's frustrating at first, but I would say treat it like maybe spend 30 minutes a week to start. And then as your business or your affiliate program grows, then you can incorporate more time into it.
Awesome. Was that post, did it incorporate Ninja Outreach?
Yes, it's about Ninja Outreach. Okay. That's right.
I'm going to share.
Yeah, and so
I just wanted to make sure it was the right one.
Yeah, thank you. Okay. Yeah, so basically this post you can figure out, like it will talk you through how to use this tool called Ninja Outreach to do your outreach, and it just makes it a little bit faster. But there's also something I'll put in the chat later called birdsonganalytics.com. It's really cool. It's like you can buy Twitter followers of certain brands. And so it gives you the emails of those, or the websites of those followers, and then you can just do this really cool hack to get all their emails. So because I spend a lot of time doing outreach at Shopify, and so I found a lot of ways to make it faster because it's super boring otherwise.
That's really helpful. I love that. It is already 4 o'clock, at least my time. It might not be for all of the people tuning in, so I want to be respectful of people's time, but I am almost positive that all of these questions here can be answered on your website.
Also, I'm happy to go through later, you guys, and I'll respond with answers to all your questions. So if you have other questions, just add them in, and I will get to them later for sure.
You're awesome. Thank you for doing
Thanks for having me.
This was so helpful, and I'm sure that everyone tuning in seemed to really be enjoying it too, at least from the comments. So thank you for all of the helpful ideas. I know I'm going to be implementing this. Yeah, Jamie said.
Thank you guys
so much. Yeah, so thank
you.
And y'all need to go check Justine out. Again, your website, justinegray.com,
yes,
right?
With an E, like Grey's Anatomy.
Yes. And you be sure to grab her free affiliate planner right on the page, that big green button too, and download that to get started with your affiliate programs. But
thank you. Yeah, thanks everyone.
So much. This was really fun. And for those of you who this was your first L chat, I would love to see you back. The next couple of weeks are a little crazy. I'll be out of town. So although this is a weekly webinar, we're taking a short 2-week break. And then we're going to be back with Britt Chandler talking about branding your photography. So that one will be really exciting too and really helpful. You can actually follow along with me. I think somewhere on this screen, you can see my face and even in the comments. And if you click on it, it'll take you to my account and you can see all the upcoming L chats. So you can sign up for them there. But thank you again, Justine. And thank you all for tuning in. And I hope that you took a lot away from this. And I would love to see you in another L chat soon. See you guys later.
Bye, guys.